And we are live from Burnsville Arena. This is Frank Willery and Thomas Manzella broadcasting the Eagan Wildcats. Hello, Wildcat fans. We are ready for a good tilt. About to do starting lineups. Max Meakin starting defender, number 12, senior. Max has 7 goals, 11 assists for 18 points. Ben Willery, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points. Cole Gibson, 3-year varsity letterman. Johnny Myers, leading point scorer on Eagan this year with 10 goals, 14 assists for 24 points. And Henry Reif, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points. And Derek Manzella, who has a 1.84 goals against average and a 92.2% save percentage, and the rest of the Eagan Wildcats. One of the captains for Burnsville, 6 goals, 14 assists for 20 points in the season. Frank Michon, one of the captains, senior forward. Looks like some strategy being employed by Burnsville. Looks like they're starting a checking line against our first line here at Eagan. Eagan, of course, is coached by Mike Thomas with assistant coaches. Eagan is, of course, coached by Mike Taylor with assistant.
Mike Thomas would agree with you on that one. So.
Doug Watson, exactly. Gary Rader, where are you? He's in Vegas, so Frank Willery is subbing in, and right off the bat, I get the coach wrong. But of course, it is Mike Taylor's the head coach with Mike Thomas, and Doug Watson is the assistants with Coach Thomas with the defense and Coach Watson with the offense.
Yeah, Gary's over in Vegas. He's doing really well at the craps table, so he didn't make it back for the game. So
I saw Cody this morning. He said his dad's losing money, so hopefully he's run on a good.
Well, he's not back, so I'm assuming he had a good run this afternoon.
Yeah, play blackjack. It's easier. Start counting cards. But we miss you, Gary, so hopefully you're watching the game and hopefully your luck is turned.
So Frank, big game here tonight, big 2 points. Burnsville's doing really well, better than probably expected. But they've beaten some really good teams this year. We had the first game in Eagan. We dominated most of the game, but lost because of a lot of penalties at the end. So it'll be an interesting game tonight.
Yeah, they have a lot of seniors on their roster, and with seniors playing their last year,
Yep,
you know you're going to get a great effort. And so, yeah, it's traditional power. Max Meakin with the puck off the boards to Johnny Myers, up to Cole Gibson. Henry Reif picks it up. Dangerous chance there. Nice opportunity there by Reif. Shot just goes wide. Good battle for the puck going. Max Meakin holds it in. Ben Willery with the puck. Jukes a winger up to Johnny Myers, who gets it up to Cole. Nice break out to Max Meakin, who hustling up on the play. Couple of line changes. Nice shot on goal by Max Meakin. Good start. Good energy to start this game. It's always tough to win on the road. Nice defensive play by Nicholas Cron, tying up his guy. Picked up by Aiden White. Turnover. Good scoring opportunity there for Burnsville. They weren't able to capitalize on it. Aiden Byrne with the puck. Looking off the boards for Tony Asta. Good move by Aiden Byrne to get the puck out of the zone. Alex Lockenmeyer dumps the puck in. Chased by Aiden White. Controlled now by Burnsville. Turnover. Alex Lockenmeyer shot on goal. Rebound! Oh, another rebound.
And that's off, so whatever happens isn't going to matter. Wow, that was a big chance right there, Frank.
Yeah, great turnover and a nice shot on goal by Alex Lockenmeyer, and then it was Aiden White and then Connor Delmonico who was out on the line shift.
In fact, that's been kind of the story of the year. I mean, all these games have been 3-2 and one-goal games, and burying those opportunities when you have them is so critical, especially early on.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. All these conference games, it's 3-2, and you got to find a way to get up 3 and hold the opponents to 2. Anthony Cardenas giving chase. Third line is out there. Dylan Wedward centering Anthony Cardenas and Connor Delmonico. Connor Delmonico controlling the puck. Shot on goal. And we're testing the goalie early.
Well, this is good, Frank, because we have had the last 5 or 6 games we've been down the first goal and come out slow. And so it's good to see us coming out with a little speed. But again, that doesn't matter if you don't score, right? So one of those things you got to capitalize on.
Yeah, let's hope we can keep the pressure on and crash the rebounds. The rebounds have been there so far early in this game. We do need to take advantage of that. Nice face-off win to Gibson, back to Willery. Blocked by Burnsville. Flip pass. Oh, beautiful way to go on by Max Meakin. He was able to catch the defender breaking away. Trouble on the breakout here. Ben Willery now controls. 1-on-2. Just kind of dumps it into the zone. Johnny Myers now has the puck. Dumped in by Henry Reif. First line is out. Gibson centering Reif and Johnny. Johnny controls the puck. Sees the point. Nicholas Cron to Aiden Byrne. A shot tipped. Tipped by Henry Reif. Nice opportunity again. Controlled by Johnny. Johnny Myers controls. Nicholas Cron. Shot on net. Another save. Another rebound. Gibson shoots wide. Nicholas Cron keeps it in. Back to Johnny Myers, who controls. Cycles down low. Gibson comes out with the puck. Does a pop pass. Opportunity out front again. Back to Byrne. Good pass back there. Burnsville's huddling around their goalie. And
yeah, well, they're on their heels, Frank.
Yeah.
No doubt. But again, you've got to capitalize on those, right?
Yeah, great start, but we do need to get these opportunities. We do need to bury one here, but great start for the Wildcats. Controlled by Burnsville. Defenseman number 19 moving with a lot of speed. Good job by Ben Willery to slow him down. Number 18, that is. Number 18 is the leading scorer on Burnsville. Cade Nielsen, who's got 13 goals and 18 assists for 32 points. Very impressive total. So keep an eye on number 18 on Burnsville. You can see that he has a ton of speed and a lot of playmaking ability. Oh, great forecheck rotation there. Tony Asta staying out high on the forecheck and cutting off the breakout, throwing it back in. Controlled now up front. Nice opportunity by Alex Lockenmeyer. Again, great rotation on the forecheck there.
Yeah, Frank, and I don't see shots anywhere, but I know we're dominating that right now. And again, good start for Eagan. We talked about the slow starts. This is not a slow start. We've got them on their heels. But you know at some point they're going to get some momentum.
Yeah,
unless
absolutely.
You can see shots anywhere, but I don't see them anywhere.
Yeah, Dylan Wedward now severing Connor Delmonico, Anthony Cardenas. We have Nicholas Cron and Aiden Byrne on the points. Burnsville controls the face-off. Well, good job by Aiden Byrne keeping it in. Now turnover to Burnsville. Nicholas Cron, great back check by Connor Delmonico. Great hustle there to help clean up after that turnover. Good team play there. Oh, bad bounce again, controlled by Dylan Wedward, now by Burnsville. Shot goes wide. Cardenas to Wedward. Wedward chips it up, and offsides.
And Frank, as you know too, the other thing to mention here too is for people that haven't followed this building has been a house of horrors for Eagan in the last 10 years. We finally broke the streak last year. I think we went 7 years in a row without winning in this building, and we won last year for the first time, like I said, in almost 7 years in this building.
That goes back a long way. I don't recall ever winning in my youth hockey or high school hockey.
Yeah, it's a tough place to win.
Yeah, Tom Osiki, one of the legendary coaches at Burnsville, who was here for a long time and really had a great program youth through high school. Several state championships as well. So we have Gibson line with Henry Reif and Johnny Myers with Ben Willery and Max Meakin at defense. Max Meakin takes his guy out. Good opportunity there, protecting the house to make sure that chance was stopped. Kind of sloppy right now. No one's really controlling it. We're kind of banging it back and forth through the neutral zone and off the boards. Looking for one team to kind of gain possession of the puck. Burnsville has it. Now Meakin tries to tie the guy up in the corner. Willery in the corner with it, looking for the breakout down the center. Oh, looks for Myers. That was going to create a one-on-one opportunity. We missed it by about a foot. Right idea. Line change, we now have our second line out there, which is Aiden White centering Alex Lockenmeyer and Tony Asta with Nicholas Cron. And actually, check that, it's Max Meakin and Aiden Byrne on defense. Coach Thomas uses his senior defensemen quite extensively, especially if there's a face-off in the defensive zone. Max Meakin goes to the bench. Nicholas Cron on. Oh, opportunity there for Aiden White. Shot goes out of play.
Yeah, Frank, and as we've always talked, I mean, I know people probably get tired of hearing it, but the South Suburban Conference games are just unreal. I think we've got 6 teams in the top 25 right now. So every night it's just it's a grind. Great game the other night. We were playing the 9th team in the state, lost in overtime, which is our 5th overtime game. Just to show you how equal things are, right?
Yeah, we've managed to win 2 overtime games and lose 3 overtime games. It would have been nice to pick up that point against a quality opponent on the road, like the South certainly. Aiden Byrne with the shot from the point. Oh, I thought he had the 5-hole was there, but goalie closed it out. Looks like playing goal today, number 35, Evan Whitco, senior goalie. Most of the Burnsville are seniors.
Yeah, this is a very loaded senior team, and as we've seen, Frank, you know Minnesota hockey, a senior-led team is always dangerous.
Oh, absolutely. Oops. It looks like we have Burnsville's controlling. We have our third line out there with Meakin and Byrne on defense.
We got a penalty coming up.
Yeah.
On us. It's going to be on Meakin for holding. And Frank, we've done really well this year, 5-on-5. The special teams have been kind of the nemesis throughout the year. And again, when games are this close, that's what it's probably going to be. It's not kind of a dumb moment, but special teams are huge in these games.
What we don't want to do is put Burnsville on the power play. That's how we ended up losing the last game.
That's how we lost the last game with these guys.
Yeah. So we have the penalty killing is Byrne, Myers, Reif, and Gibson. Good play there by our defense. They did try to.
Really lost the stick, Frank. So we got a little bit of a problem there. Now we're like almost a 5-on-3.
We need Derek to save it.
We get a whistle, right?
Trying to pick it up here. Stick is not in any area where you can grab it.
Yeah, where you can grab it.
Okay. Number 18 has the puck for Burnsville. Back to the point. Good tip away by Henry Reif. They work the cross-ice pass.
Like it's out. No.
Yeah, they. You can tell they really do move the puck.
It's a big clear.
Yeah, now we can get.
Aiden Byrne had lost his stick and unfortunately was sitting up high on the blue line, so nobody could recover it.
Yeah, fresh troops coming on. We have Tony Asta, Ben Willery, and Aiden White. Trap set up. Great job. Great job. You'll sometimes see the little bit of a trap play set up when we're killing penalties after we've iced it, and Burnsville went right into the trap, which is great. And it just allows the breakaway chance.
Oh, I think he thought it was a Burnsville guy next to him. No.
Yeah, the peripheral vision.
Right.
Back to
Asta, I think, thought White was. They were so shocked they were together all alone.
All right, Burnsville coming out with some speed. Tried to work it out in front, wasn't there. Ben Willery has it out of the zone.
5-on-5 now. Penalty's over.
Yeah, nice job, Cats. Again, Burnsville very dangerous on the power play. Again, hopefully. Johnny Myers, good turnover. Come on, Johnny. He doesn't know where it is, but he saved it.
Somehow it was caught in his equipment.
Johnny opened him up with that 5-hole, and it looked like he was going to bury it. A great move by Johnny. Definitely was there, but.
Yeah, he got him to open up, and he tried to go 5-hole with his backhand. Somehow, the goalie didn't know where it went, but it caught something in his equipment. Fortunate for him.
Yeah, Evan Whitco is not only is he good, he appears to be kind of lucky as well. So he did not know where that puck was, but there was no rebound to put home, and we had guys there too. Third line back out. Icing on Burnsville. Looks like compared to prior games that we're keeping our third guy on a forecheck high, which is giving Burnsville a lot of problems. Our guy is cutting off their breakout, throwing it back in. I think that's creating a lot of these opportunities. So good adjustment here by coaches that seems to be paying dividends. Hopefully we can, like you said, Thomas, knock one in.
Yeah, I'm just happy with the energy right now.
Shot on goal by Max Meekin. Great job on the draw by Cole Gibson, too. Again, more opportunities there. I think that rebounds are going to be there. Well, just keep doing what we're doing. They're going to go in. It's going to be, right now we seem to have the energy like we had against Lakeville North in the second period, which is one of our best periods of the season. Controlled by Burnsville off the draw. Good play. A good back check by Henry Reif to, again, Burnsville looked like they were going to have a one-on-one opportunity, but a good back check by Henry Reif prevented that. Good patience by Derek Manzella. Again, Burnsville was in position, so we just had to cover that, get a face-off and reset, get some fresh troops out.
Yeah, good opportunity we said from Myers, and he's just, if it doesn't work out, I've said so many times, he doesn't work out in hockey. He could have a show in Vegas as a magician with what he does with that puck, right?
Yeah, usually you see someone with great hands or great speed, but it's hard to see it both.
Yeah, I know everything, right? That's what I said. He's got a show in Vegas if he wants.
Number 18 is a dangerous player for Burnsville. You do have to get the puck away. He centers it out front. Again, tied up by Aiden Byrne out front. Again, now controlled by Eagan. Aiden White to Tony Asta.
It's going to be icing.
Be icing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it hit his skate. Went off. Couldn't control it.
It seems like every team in the South Suburban Conference has at least one just
You're going to have one or
player,
two lines, right? It's just everyone's got a D1 commit, Frank, to your point. And so just the momentum can shift so quick.
Yeah, Cave Nielsen from Burnsville, definitely impressive. Great speed, great hands, and when he's out on the ice, he has the puck right now. Kind of very shifty. Controls, cycles back to his teammate. Very nice play. Step up. Goes Burnsville controlling it too. Oh, nice block.
Aiden Byrne, of course.
Yeah.
Our second goalie.
He does a nice job of that.
I should say our second on-ice goalie.
Yeah, absolutely. Big advantage. And again, if you want to see ice time as a defenseman on the Eagan varsity team, you are required to block shots. It's definitely part of the job description. Ben Willery pass
nice
to
pass.
Connor Delmonico.
Unfortunately, it looked like it popped, Frank, right before he got it, right? Great pass by Willery. Great idea. It just looked like it took a bounce, and he couldn't get everything on that shot.
Everyone in the building thought he was shooting it, but he caught
that
Connor.
was a pass.
They thought he was shooting it, but and then we see Connor breaking, and he really faked Burnsville out on that play.
Well, I'm sure you taught him that move. So
he has a lot better vision than his dad, that's for sure. I would have just ripped a slapper. Anyways, Willery back, fighting in the corner with Burnsville. Looks like we popped it out, and the center, Dylan Woodward picks it up to Anthony Cardenas, and out of the, icing. Looks like
that's about as textbook of icing as you can find.
Yeah. Line change, going to the first line again.
So 5:21 to go in the first period. It's kind of gone both ways. I mean, I'd say we've had the better of the chances so far, but now Burnsville's kind of settled in, and it's been both ways the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go. Good opportunity. Johnny Myers controlling the puck in the corner. Henry Reif was looking for the puck. Slap shot by Aiden Byrne. That goes over the net. Tipped. Oh, nice shot there. That shot gets conceded a lot, but every now and then they go in if you can hit the corner. I think Henry Reif took that shot. I don't have a great angle on it, but I think it was Henry Reif spinning out of the corner near the hash marks against the boards. Meekin Byrne on defense, and our first line's out there. Controlled by Henry Reif. Oh, shot, looking for a tip with Johnny Myers. And to the slot. And controlled by Burnsville. Nice pass. Number 7 on Burnsville gets a shot on goal, partially deflected.
And Byrne got a piece of it, as always.
Good battles going around the side. Oh, held in by Burnsville. There go Aiden Byrne. Going down the ice. One more guy to beat. To Meekin. Holds it in. Controlled by Johnny Myers. Looking for Gibson on the cycle. Aiden Byrne. Just kind of get it low. Now controlled by Burnsville on the breakout. Shot wide by Burnsville. Controlled by Alex Lockenmeyer. Over to Aiden White.
Oh!
Dangerous opportunity.
It's so loose.
Yeah.
Wow.
had the bouncing puck, and it was just bouncing, and ended up bouncing Burnsville's way. It looked like we were going to knock it off the board, so 3-on-2 the other way, and they ended up getting the break. But Derek Manzella, as always, up to the challenge. Derek coming off an outstanding game.
He needed every part of that 6'3" frame to get that leg to cover that post on that.
Yeah, did he get 2 or 3 saves on that one?
It was at least 2 on the, wow, there was another shot in the slot.
Yeah. Number 18, he is dangerous.
Another save by, no, he's trying to pick the corners on Manzella. And
he has given us fits.
And I believe he had the winning goal, Frank, against us last time.
Controlled by Willery to, looks like Alex Lachenmeyer dumps it in. A 3-on-2 with Burnsville. Stood up by Willery and controlled.
And Frank, you've definitely seen Burnsville in the last 4 minutes. They've settled in now. It was all Eagan in the first 5 minutes. Now it's going back and forth, a pretty evenly played game. But again, that's the key. We came out fast. Because again, if you look at the home stats, Frank, 90% of the home games have been won in high school hockey right now. Over 90%.
Wow.
So it's really hard to win on the road right now.
And this key, fast start is definitely the key to doing that. Held in by Nicholas Cron. What I like about this Burnsville team is that they play hockey very fearlessly. They are not afraid to try to split our Ds and go through the middle, and they're going to hit the net and hit the net hard. You can tell that seniors playing in, for some of them, their last year of competitive hockey.
Well, and again, Frank, this has been such a good building for them. Save by Derek there.
Yeah, exactly. Nice save, Derek. Eagan trying to gain control. There we go. Dylan Wedward get the breakout to Connor Delmonico fights to get it out. Nice job. But turned over to Burnsville. Aiden Byrne with another
shot.
Anthony Cardenas, gets it out of harm's way. No icing there. Nice play by Cardenas. Henry Reif giving chase. Possible. Almost a turned over there. Max Meekin off the boards. Held in by Burnsville. Tried the other direction. There we go, Henry Reif off the boards. Johnny Myers putting pressure on. Now Cole Gibson. Burnsville controls to the point. Nice glove.
Yeah, good play by Willery there. He got just enough of that, Frank, with his skate. And enough on that just to kind of get it around the net. Otherwise, that would have been a really dangerous opportunity on Manzella. So,
yeah, nothing easy about playing defense in this conference,
no,
that's for sure.
But it's just wave after wave of guys coming at you.
But it's a fun job, too, absolutely. Looks like 1 minute remaining. Number 21 on Burnsville trying to get to number 9, who was open on the side. Again, one of the things Eagan really does well is defensive zone coverage. The center becomes the third defenseman, and they really make sure that we're not chasing pucks in the corner where they're not going to really harm you, but we're protecting out in front. But even when you're doing that, there is time and space available.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to have to really watch number 18 in this last minute. Good job by Aiden White to control the draw to Aiden Byrne. Looking for pass. Controlled by Burnsville. Nice move. Good job by Aiden Byrne.
18's a great skater, isn't he?
Yeah.
Frank, look out here.
Again, yeah.
Nice
play. Alex Lachenmeyer hustling back to just help put
somehow, right? He got enough of them to make him shoot that wide. He had a wide open net to shoot at. Okay, play by Byrne again.
7 seconds. And another save by Manzella.
This has been the longest minute, Frank, in a And, jeez.
You know, this was...
That was a crazy last minute in our zone.
Yeah, this was almost, you know, I would say for the first 7 minutes, it was
all Eagan. Yeah, it was.
All
and then
Eagan.
The last 5 minutes was probably all Burnsville. So, and there was an unbelievable chance there. They had an open net. Guy could have put it in. Lockenmeyer just got enough of an irritation on him that he shot it wide.
Right. No, you usually, like I said, that's a great play for a winger to come back.
To come back and help out, because otherwise he just taps in an empty net.
Yeah,
so.
great team defense. That's the one thing about the Eagan kids. You know, they do have 11 seniors on the team and then some underclassmen. They are close, they are tight, and they play really well together as a team, and you can really see that good support of one another. And like I said, I think this was a great period of hockey, but it looks like we're going to be in for another South Suburban nail-biter.
At least this is, another year of upping your medication during the hockey season with these nail biters.
Yeah,
so.
as Thomas and I know, it's not easy being the parents of these games, but it's been that way with this group. In Bantamay, there was a lot of 3-2 games, and certainly, you know, we had the Cloquet game, which was a 3-2 win. Eastview was 3-2. That was a fantastic game. The Lakeville North was a 3-2 win, and then Lakeville South was a 3-2 loss. So
Frank, I'm dreading the playoffs. That's all I can tell you. So these games are going to be unbelievable as we go down the stretch. So we'll take a break and we'll be back with you.
And we're back. We have the Eagan Wildcats against the Burnsville Blaze, 0-0. We're about to start the second period. We have on forwards Cole Gibson, Johnny Myers, Henry Reif, Ben Willery, and Max Meekin on defense. Controlled by Eagan, dumped in by Henry Reif, deflected by Cole Gibson, and dumped in by Burnsville, stopped by Derek Manzella. Looks like Burnsville's putting a checking line out against Johnny Myers. Ben Willery loses his stick. Hopefully we can break it out of here. Give Ben an opportunity to, good check by Willery. Okay, Max Meekin has it. Ben Willery does have his stick back. And great job by Cole Gibson being in the right spot and blocking that centering pass. Dumped in again by Burnsville. Reif to Myers. Oh, there we go. Johnny still controls. Line change by Eagan. Nicholas Cron and Aiden Byrne are on defense. Good play by Nicholas Cron, stopping the Burnsville attack. Aiden White, Tony Asta, and Alex Lockenmeyer, second line for Eagan out there right now. Pass to Lockenmeyer, dumps it in. Given chase by Tony Asta, almost came up with it. Oh, here's number 18, very dangerous player. But again, icing.
Yeah, Frank, obviously everybody knows the home team gets the last change. It seems like Burnsville has tried to line up their checking line with our top line. And then obviously, when we come out with our second or third line, they're putting their top line. So it's a little bit of a chess game going on right now. Yeah,
absolutely. And you do, as Thomas mentioned, it's the home team does get the last change, so they can kind of dictate the matchups. But again, I was curious based on who Burnsville was starting, based on who they have. But again, it's a strategy, and obviously with their record, it's worked well for them up to this point. But yeah, the twos are against ones, and the threes are playing
that's what I'm
threes.
saying. Yeah. So
what we really need to do is have maybe Tony Asta, Alex Lockenmeyer, and Aiden White put one in, teach them a little bit of a lesson.
That's the thing. I mean, both teams are looking for that, right? To try to get something from a line that may not be their top line because of the matchups.
No, Eastview was good about doing that too when they were home team to try to dictate some matchups, and you saw some curious shifting, and again, the home team gets to dictate it. Covered by Derek Manzella, not a real threat on that play. Face off deep in our zone. Our third line is out there. We have Dylan Wedward. We have Anthony Cardenas. And we have, we have Max Meekin and Ben Willery on defense, and Connor Delmonico at wing. Bad bounce there for Eagan, controlled by Max Meekin. To Connor Delmonico, out of the zone, but thrown back in by Burnsville. A lot of dump and chase going on by Burnsville, and there we go. Anthony Cardenas breaks it out to Dylan Wedward, gets it up to Connor Delmonico. Oh, good play there. Connor Delmonico is really back-checking well. He's made a couple plays. Oh, it looks like controlled by Willery to Meekin. Have some space available. A puck bounces over the stick of Connor Delmonico. Burnsville controls. Shot wide. Dangerous bounce. And then to Cardenas. Controlled again by Burnsville.
Yeah, Frank, that bounce it hit off the backboards and came right out in front of Derek. So
yeah, it looked like a harmless play.
Yeah, but as you know, when those happen, a goalie's not expecting it to kick right back out in front of him because they can't see it behind him. But all of a sudden, I think it even hit his jersey when it came up in front of him.
Right. Good ice by Eagan to change the line. The third line had been out there for quite a long time, so good to get things changed up. A good back check by Johnny Myers. Play. Burnsville controlled the draw. Was trying to set up number 21.
And again, it's tough for us to see the corner because there's so many cameras and interference in the way.
Yeah, number 21 is Joey Anderson. He is a defenseman. 6 goals, 14 assists for 20 points. So lofty totals for defense. Burnsville chance, a big save by Manzella, getting that pad out there again.
And sticking that big leg out there.
This is where the chess match is not going our way because Burnsville's
it seems like they've been
is
doing a good job, right? On our
nice pass to Johnny Manzella. I'm sorry, Johnny Myers. Sorry, Colin, getting all
Johnny Football.
Johnny Football, yeah. Coach Thomas, coaching being the head
He's
coach.
Head coach.
Now I have Derek Manzella. I'm having flashbacks of nights when Derek skated out and had that really good pull move that he used against my team.
So we're learning, Frank, that you have some changes you'd like to make with the team.
Yeah, please don't take my changes. It's funny. Tony Asta, Alex Lackenmeyer, Aiden White out here. Nicholas Cron and Aiden Byrne on defense, controlled by Aiden Byrne. Dumps it in. We'll do some dump and chase on these guys too. Interesting. There's number 18. See if we can stop him. Tries to run the defense. Picked up by 14 from Burnsville. Another nice save by Manzella. Maybe we'll leave him in the nets. Alex Lackenmeyer.
The Derek Manzella versus the Johnny one.
Yeah, exactly. Johnny Myers. Max Meekin controls. Now to Aiden White. Nicholas Cron. Burnsville control. Back to Eagan. Have to wait on side. And a line change here. Nice play by Connor Delmonico.
Yeah, Delmonico's having a nice game, Frank.
Yeah,
he's all over the place.
Oh, Dylan Wedward moving forward. Sometimes it's not always about getting the goals or assists. It's about making the right reads, back checks.
And he's done that so far in this game. Here he is again.
Getting it deep, getting breakouts, getting into the other team's zone, making a lot of things happen. But won't be surprised if our third line ends up getting a goal tonight. They are playing really well. Connor Delmonico. Thought that was a little bit high on that hit. No call. Anthony Cardenas forechecking. And held in by Wedward. Controlled by Burnsville now. And dumped in again. Controlled by Max Meekin. Up to Connor Delmonico. Connor is still battling. Dylan Wedward throws a check. Hard to see. Looks like Ben Willery's there too, trying to get the puck. Tied up along the boards.
Yeah, again, we can't really see that side of the ice right now from where we're at.
Number 15 from Burnsville. Number 20 from Eagan, Ben Willery, battling. Battling again in front of the net.
We do know Eagan needs a line change right now. They got a tired line out there, Frank.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a clear here.
And
watch out now.
They're changing,
look out.
But they have not. Well, Johnny Myers is helping us out here. Ben Willery went to block it, but he went through his legs.
He went through his. That's a nice shot. He put it right through Willery's legs there.
Yeah. As we said, requirement of Eagan's defenseman is to block shots.
Yeah, but Frank, he had no chance to block that. He put it right. He was trying to move on his stride to cover him, and no different on a goalie. Get him to move and then put it 5-0
no danger on that one. Derek made a pretty easy save. We got Henry Reif busting through. Cole Gibson strong on the puck here. Should have an opportunity if we hurry. Nice play by Burnsville to break it out. Controlled by Nicholas Cron. Nice pass over to Aiden Byrne. Cross ice to Cole Gibson. Cole to Johnny. Slap shot. Goes wide. That corner was open. Controlled by Johnny. First line is looking fantastic on this shift. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and this time we're winning the chess match on this one.
Good pinch by Aiden Byrne. Unlucky bounce, though. dumped in. Line change coming. Johnny Myers still out there, but Aiden White and Tony Asta out. Nice pass from Max Meekin over to Aiden Byrne. Good defense by Aiden Byrne with the poke check at the blue line. Aiden Byrne controls. Oh, Alex Lockenmeyer, you had a great job, Alex, knocking that down. Tony Asta looking for the puck. Got it to him a little late, but they did get it to him. Aiden White controls. Tied up by the interference, but not called by the Burnsville defenseman. Kept in by Alex Lockenmeyer. Great turnover there. Out front. And Burnsville controls. Offsides.
Yeah, it was
nice
offsides.
job. Little push by Willery to encourage that offside, so they kind of caught him there.
Just a little. It's not a push. It's a nudge.
It's a nudge. Yeah, I would say it's a nudge. But yeah, no, it's a smart play by a defenseman. Again, they have numbers, they have speed, and if the guy is flirting on the blue line, you just
well, that's kind of a lacrosse move, isn't it? You're allowed to do that in lacrosse, right? You're allowed to nudge him over. Well, that's using a little of his lacrosse skills there, right?
Absolutely. Dylan Wedward, Connor Delmonico, Anthony Cardenas, forward line, and Aiden Byrne and Nicholas Cron. So Nicholas Cron is trying to control the puck in the corner, knocks the Burnsville player over. Nice job, Nicholas. Drops a stick, but picks it up. And Nicholas Cron, outlet to Cardenas, off the boards. Nice job, Nicholas Cron. Cardenas gets it deep. Dylan Wedward hustling on the puck, giving chase. Cross ice pass by Burnsville, intercepted by Aiden Byrne. Aiden Byrne gets it deep again.
Well, he has so many smart plays in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Assistant captain Aiden Byrne, senior. He'll be going to Mankato next year to play baseball.
Unless that changes, because the season he's having in hockey right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
He might be playing a little hockey next year.
Yeah, I'm sure the Mavericks could use him. Oh, I thought that would be an ice. They waved it off.
Yeah, they waved that one off. Not sure why.
Max Meekin controls it. Oh, nice pass by Henry Reif to Johnny Myers. Back to Gibson.
That's off, so good play.
Nice pass from Reif to Myers, and then Myers back to Gibson. Yeah,
unfortunately.
Really, it's some tic-tac-toe there.
Yeah, even if they scored, it wouldn't have counted. The net was off for the shot.
Never seen that happen before.
If the ref saw it again to that point, right, Frank? So
yeah, absolutely.
And it's so funny. The ref's talking to the goalie. It's like at this level, these guys with those little tiny pegs are going to knock the net off. 9 times out of 10 when they hit it.
Henry Reif, another shot on goal.
Rebound.
Gibson with a rebound. Oh, I thought that was going to be in. Another opportunity. Reif controls. Spin around to Willery at the point.
Score!
Yes! Reif from Willery and Myers. We needed that goal. Absolutely. Outstanding play. Henry Reif from Ben Willery and Johnny Myers. Great shift.
So, Frank, we talked about kind of the chess match. It worked the first few shifts, but the last couple, it's been all Eagan. But again, it's the same way the other way. Now we got to defend against their top line, right? So great play, though. Great sequence of events. Great tip. We're up 1-0. Yeah,
absolutely.
Someone wants your autograph down there.
Yeah, exactly. No, that was a big point for us. So hopefully we can build off that momentum. But really nice play, really nice goal, and really nice plays. We now have first line is still out there, but we've changed the defense now. Aiden Byrne is out there as well. Aiden Byrne's controlling things in the corner to Henry Reif. Henry Reif is looking to shoot, passes back to Byrne, over to Meekin. One times it. Oh, beautiful shot.
By Meekin.
We smell some blood here, so we're going to go for it. Cycling down low. Oh, no.
Nice feather again. Another one by Meekin.
Oh my gosh! I thought that
was right. Just shot it wide again.
I thought their defenseman cleared it.
Okay, so Egan's got all the momentum. Frank, want to get another one here from Ken?
Let's keep it in. Keep it in. Because we have them tired, and it's the long change in the second period. Looks
and
like
they didn't get a change.
One guy out.
2 guys.
So still got Johnny Myers controlling it. Points open to Willery. Into the corner. controlled by Asta. Cycle down low to White. Has control. Shot. Oh, my gosh. And crashing the net hard.
It was White, right?
Yeah, well, White took the shot.
Oh, White took the shot. So who came in flying off the bench?
I'm trying to get the number. That's
8?
number 8, Nicky Bohr making his varsity debut.
So Nicky came off the bench. I saw him coming off the bench. He came in about 100 miles an hour trying to tip that in, and he almost got it, Frank.
This is literally Nicky Bohr's first varsity
shift. Is it his first shift? Okay, well, he almost scored on his first shift, which would have been nice because that would have opened up the library tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. He's out there.
I have no problem with the Boers donating to the library fund.
Absolutely. That's exciting. Ice by Burnsville. Nice attempt on the cross ice pass.
Talk about a confidence builder if you would have knocked that one in, Frank.
Yeah.
Your first varsity shift and you knocked it.
That's why I was actually delayed on it because
I couldn't see the number. I saw him come off the bench, but I didn't realize who it was.
I was going to guess it was Connor Delmonico, but Nick Bohr comes in like a shot.
Yeah, he came in 100 miles an hour in there.
Yeah, been working hard, been practicing varsity. He was called up to the varsity team with Luke Anderson's injury. Nick Bohr gets it deep. Stopped by Ben Willery and dumped back in. Again, with number 18 out there for Burnsville, it's good to sort of clog things up here if we can and not give them too much speed. Just as I said that, here he comes.
Yeah, as soon as you said that,
back up. Okay, offsides. It looked like the defense had him anyway.
Was it Willery that bumped him again?
Absolutely.
So he's playing the line both ways, right? In, out, bump, nudge, hit.
Yeah, a lot of lacrosse players on Eagan, and it helps.
You learn that rule in lacrosse, right? Just kind of hit them either way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have, it's like the Dylan Wedward line with Willery has the puck right now. He's going to get it off the boards, looking for Delmonico. Burnsville controls. We need a back checker here.
Smart. Manzella just covers it up rather than trying to play that with a bunch of traffic coming at him.
Yeah, that was smart. It just looked like it was an odd rush and there was nothing but trouble there. So just
it's interesting. And here we go with the line changes. So
we have our top line out there.
I think Burnsville's. What are they coming with here? Is it they're still going with the same line? Yeah, they threw out the checking line again. I'm surprised.
Nice play by Burnsville's number 21. High shot here. Oh, good block by Johnny. Hopefully controlled by Henry.
Right. Nice move.
Breakaway.
Oh, a save.
Gosh. Nice opportunity by Henry Reif.
He had the goalie beat, and he just got his leg pad out on it.
Yeah.
He couldn't get any. If he lifts that, it's in the net, but the goalie got his toe on it.
Yeah, Evan Whitco having a nice game for Burnsville, really keeping him.
But he spun that defenseman around, Frank.
Yeah.
No.
It was a nice play. It looked like our breakout was getting stuffed a couple of times, and then all of a sudden we made him pay. All of a sudden Johnny Myers throws it up the boards and makes a smart play to Henry Reif. Max Eagan going to go.
That's kind of a. I don't know if I agree with that, Frank. I know he had his back turned, but he was turning in to catch the pass when Max hit him. It wasn't a bad hit.
I don't like it. I see why it was called.
Yeah.
But in a game like this, let the boys settle it.
Well, you have
let stuff going.
You've let it go. Exact stuff like that's gone all game. But this is always what scares me because we get in these games, the refs are letting it go, and now here's the first penalty, and now we'll have 7 in a row. Right.
Yeah, they were doing a good job staying out. Good, nice block by Aiden White. So we have Aiden White, Tony Asta, Johnny Myers, and Aiden Byrne. The hard part with Max Meekin being in the box is he's an outstanding
one of your best penalty killers.
Yeah. Between him and Gibson, they are both exceptional.
Not only that, you had a lot of the penalty killers out there for that shift that now are not out there.
Oh, nice hit on the trap by Aiden Byrne. Yeah, not everybody sees that trap set up. Watch how Eagan kind of sets up here in the neutral zone here, and But here's number 18 again. He's going to try to split the defense. Nope, passes it off to number 3.
That was tipped in front, went wide.
Yeah, Cade Nielsen really looks to control things when he's out there on the Burnsville power play.
And a minute to go on the power play.
Forwards have changed, so we have Cole Gibson and Henry Reif out there. Oh, nice play. Cole Gibson one-on-one. He has speed. Johnny Myers has joined him. Pass. Oh, right idea. Right idea.
Johnny couldn't get that pass. A little behind him.
Johnny goes off. Ben Willery on. Defense on the penalty kill. 34 seconds to go. Aiden Byrne is still out killing the penalty. We definitely need him out there. Outstanding senior defenseman. Ice by Willery.
Nice play.
Yeah, we needed that.
17 seconds to go.
Give Byrne a chance to catch his breath here. Looks like number 15 from Burnsville controls it, leaves it for 17. Oh, nice play. Willery just tips it up.
Yeah, that was a pass going across there, trying to do a backdoor pass, and Willery had nothing to do with it. Unfortunately, there's 1 second left on the penalty, of course.
Exactly.
So in the face-off deep in our zone, it'll take Max a few seconds to get into the play here.
Doesn't take him long. He's pretty fast.
No, he's pretty quick, but if they win the draw, that's why this draw is so important.
I think the clock keeper could have run off one more second here, too.
Just let that,
Hopefully we'll get a goal off this play. Oh, nope, not to repeat of the Jefferson game. We now have 3 defensemen out there with Willery, Byrne, and change now.
Comes Reif again.
Reif,
just almost made it around him.
He's hungry for more goals. We have Willery and Byrne on defense. Byrne fighting for the puck.
He's such a workhorse, isn't he?
How do you not like Aiden Byrne?
I know. Well, gets that work effort from Colleen for sure.
Definitely.
Because Dad has some electrical issues about plugging things into the right ports, as we figured out.
Yeah, as we lived the next game. Previous game. Burnsville controls. Tipped away by Willery. Byrne's still out there. He's been out there a long time. He does need to play big minutes on this team, that's for sure. Blocks another shot. Burnsville controls to the point.
Look out.
Oh, here we go. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Byrne going to the bench. 2-1. And nice off the pipe.
That hit the pipe, right?
Yeah.
That was not a save. Unfortunately. Tic-tac-toe, and it went off the post.
Beautiful pass from Asta to Myers. And goes right to number 18, Stick, who comes out in front.
Yeah, you got to look out for that.
It's just a way that it seems like all these really talented players, it's like their stick is a magnet and the puck is just attracted to it.
That's how good they are, right? We have 14 seconds to go, Frank. That would have been a huge goal that went off the pipe there.
Nick Moore out there with Tony Asta and Aiden White.
So I wonder, is there something wrong?
Yeah, we're going to have to check with Lockenmeyer and stuff. So, again, it looks like
we might have a one-timer. Nice save by Manzella.
No! Oh, my gosh.
Another nice save.
Yeah, we really do need to tighten up the defensive zone coverage here.
Yeah, again, that was the end of the first period. The same thing. The last 10 to 15 seconds, it was like a shooting gallery.
Yeah, 5-on-5, you're supposed to block that shot. They're not supposed to be hitting clean slappers like that. But
so I don't know if we have an injury or not, but we've had a couple different.
Yeah, we'll look for Alex Lockenmeyer because again we
didn't see him, right?
Yeah. I do see him out on the ice right now.
Okay, well, he's skating. That's a good thing. But and again, I know that coaches are trying to figure it out. I have a huge loss to lose Anderson on that line. And you know how it is, Frank. This time of the season, trying to adjust lines is tough. Out with a concussion. He's walking by right now. We're talking about you right now and how we miss you. So.
Yeah, I would have to say that as a parent of a defenseman and you being a parent of a goalie, you really do appreciate the role that Luke Anderson played on this team as a defensive center where quite honestly, you were never worried when he was on the ice because he understands the game at such a high level. He always knew how to cover for people.
And to lose him with a concussion on a cheap shot was the worst part of that. That it wasn't even a good check or whatever. Guy took an elbow. The guy reached out and elbowed him in the head. So.
Yeah, very unfortunate. And I certainly reached out to Eric, and again, it was very hard to see. And as a fan of hockey and as a senior parent, you wanted the seniors to end this together. Yep. There's 11 of them, which is a pretty big senior class, and they're very tight. And but the good news is Luke comes to every single game. He's here hanging out with the boys. Really nice period of hockey. Where
it was. We're up 1-0. We have no idea what the shots are.
Yeah, great chess match here. 2s against 1s and 3 versus 3s.
And so far, we took the advantage so far by one piece in the chess match right now.
Yeah, and with that pipe, that would
have been 2.
Another opportunity
but Frank, they're going to come at us in the third period. So
yeah, Burnsville, senior heavy team. So we'll take a break here, and we'll be back in the third period. Eagan up 1-0 over Burnsville. And we're back. Welcome to Burnsville Arena. It's Burnsville versus Eagan, about to start the third period. Eagan up 1-0 on a goal by Henry Reif, assisted by Ben Willery and Johnny Myers. This should be a barn-burning finish here.
This is going to be a barn-burning finish, Frank.
Yeah. Drop pass broken up nicely by Max Meekin. 3-on-2, we have numbers. Looking to dump it in the opposite corner. Gibson to Johnny Myers. Controlled by Burnsville. Out of the zone, they dump it back in. They'll need to tag up. Controlled by Ben Willery, looking for a cross-ice pass. Ian Lockenmeyer not on the same page, but Ben Willery dumps it forward. Alex Lockenmeyer back on the ice for Eagan. With that second line with Aiden White and Tony Asta. Ben Willery goes to the bench. Nicholas Cron on. Aiden Byrne out front. Good opportunity for Tony Asta. Nice shot there. Tony Asta was the one who set up Johnny Myers with the shot hit the pipe on that beautiful 2-on-1. Wishing we had that goal right
now. Why would we want that, Frank? Because then we'd have a 2-goal lead. We'd be a little more relaxed, but...
Yeah, exactly.
You're asking for too much there, Frank.
Exactly. Yeah, I just want to be the less stressed parent, I guess. But
no, why would we want that?
Dylan Wedward, Connor Delmonico, and Anthony Cardenas, forward line, third line for Eagan. Looks like Burnsville's trying to run their high play, but Nicholas Cron recognizes it and is there to stop it.
Yeah, that was a set play off the face-off, Frank, right, to break him.
Yeah, you basically try to win it back to your point, and he shoots it off the boards to a breaking winger. We run that play too. It's kind of a long
play.
You
talking about in the men's league, or are you talking about here at Eagan?
Eagan runs it too. They usually run it to controlled by Burnsville. They usually run that play to Johnny Myers. It's a traditional play. That one dates back to the 80s, so I still recognize that.
So that comes with long hair and
mullets. Mullets and pointlessly bombing slap shots till they go in. Cooperalls.
It's good to see it's lasted, though. Like 80s rock kind of went away. That play has stayed.
And I do run it in my men's league.
I figured you did.
We're usually behind.
You're kind of a classic guy, so I figured you'd keep the classics going rolling there.
Yeah, it's a great play in the Black Lung staple because most of the face-ups are in our end. So got to have some way to generate offense.
That's been his team name for the last 10 years, Frank. The Black Lung. I forgot about the Black Lung.
Yeah, absolutely. Cole Gibson out on the ice with Johnny Myers and Henry Reif, Aiden Byrne, and Max Meekin out on defense.
Almost to Johnny.
Right idea. Boy, Henry, Johnny, and Cole have...
Yeah, they're clucking tonight, aren't they?
Yeah.
And again, they haven't been together for a little bit.
Yeah. It's kind of a reunited deal, right?
Yeah.
They were
we're going to keep with the 80s theme tonight, aren't we? Yeah.
Exactly. Reunited, and it's...
The farewell tour that continues to re-happen every year.
It's like the 2.0. I think they're all charged up to be playing hockey with one another. Cole Gibson on the draw for Eagan. Controls to Ben Willery. To Max Meekin, who's got some space. Who head to Cole. Beautiful breakout. To Johnny Myers. And now it's 1 versus 1. So
haven't seen this, have we?
Kind of see how this unfolds here.
But I think Frank, that's because Burnsville needs to get a goal, right? So that's probably why we're seeing that. But we'll see if it continues.
Yeah, absolutely. Gibson to Reif to Myers. Beautiful scoring opportunity.
I think Myers had more time with that than he thought. He kind of one-timed it high, but he probably should have waited and had more time because he could have walked in all alone as we get an offsides here. Yeah,
and great team defense on that play. I know it was offsides, but Nicholas Cron motioned for Aiden Byrne to come across because it was a 1-on-2. So he said just aggressively go after him and I'll back up in case it doesn't work. Good play by the sophomore, kind of that's advanced hockey. So good job by the coaching staff too for teaching that. Up ahead, Max Meekin. Controls it again. Okay. by Eagan. Now back to Burnsville on the turnover. They snuck a guy into the corner. We now have our guys back. Ben Willery protecting the house as Aiden White and Max Meekin battle for possession. Burnsville's throwing some weight around. Alex Lockenmeyer
Yeah, they're playing more physical, right, Frank?
Off the boards, yeah. Oh, hip check. Classic hip check misses.
They're going to call a penalty on that, which I don't agree with, but they're calling
interference.
Interference. But he had the puck, didn't he?
He had the puck and he tried to check him as.
Again, this is what I don't want to see, though, Frank. I don't agree with that call, even though it was for us.
Yeah, I agree.
But now we're going to start the whole penalty thing in the third period,
like
right?
I said, let the boys settle it.
Let's settle 5-on-5. It's a great game. Don't start doing all the specialty team stuff.
First power play unit out there for Eagan. Johnny Myers goes back to defense.
Nice play by Myers. It was going to be a 2-on-1, and he made a shortstop catch on that one, right?
We could have Max Meekin skated up. He dumps it in. Cole Gibson's going to give chase, hopefully get possession of it. Back to Aiden Byrne. Turnover to Burnsville. Aiden Byrne controls. Brings it up ice. Max Meekin changes. Let's get control, guys. Ben Willery with the puck.
I don't know what happened there. Got in the ref skates.
Has to wait for a guy to tag up. Just how you saw it up. Oh my gosh.
I didn't say that, Frank. He straddled the blue line for about 5 or 6 seconds to wait for somebody to get outside.
He tried to hold it in, and it didn't work. Then then the ref was in his way. Then he straddled the blue lines, was going to go in. Then he backs up, used his defender as a screen, and Ben Willery goes 1-on-4 as the rest of them are changing and scores.
I think he kind of got to the point like, I got nothing else to do here, so I'm just going to go shoot it, and he beat the goalie.
We'll take it. Absolutely. He loves to shoot for that fly
Go
ball.
for it. Well, you know what he did? He stepped into a really dangerous spot and scored.
Oh, nice opportunity for Burnsville.
I think, right?
Yeah.
Again, we don't want to give one right back here.
Yeah, absolutely. More
they're buzzing. Yeah, Burnsville. That goal woke them up.
Yeah, now they're cranking it up. Again, we took advantage of the power play goal. Third goal of the season for Ben Willery to go with 8 assists for 11 points.
Yeah, that goal really, it's interesting, Frank, because you see that sometimes, right? They were comfortable being down 1-0 because it's a 1-goal game. Now we get the second one. All of a sudden that put more jump in their steps, right?
And here we have ones versus ones, and Burnsville again with the home team controls the matchup. So we're going to watch these guys crank it up to 11 here, and we'll see what happens.
11.
But
Spinal Tap reference there?
Absolutely. More to the 80s. Burnsville holds it in. Number 18 again, dangerous player, but we were able to stop that. Nice try on Reif to Myers.
They are so aware of Myers on that.
Yeah.
You see how fast that defenseman was skating backwards?
Yeah, well, they're well coached, and they've read the scouting reports.
I mean, when he saw that pass go, he sprinted back to his own net.
Yeah, they're going to have to make, if you get a chance, try to make someone else beat you. But he is hard. Johnny Myers, he's the leading point scorer on Eagan for a reason, and he has the scholarship to Colorado College for a reason. He's a really good player. Henry Reif sends it out. Rebound.
Saved by Manzella.
Manzella again. And
Willery
gets it out of the.
That's a good play, though. Yeah. Again, Burnsville has had all kinds of momentum since we scored.
Right.
But again, 10-17 to go, and this is one of those, Frank, where you got a 2-goal lead. You don't want to play defense here. We got to keep doing what we're doing and keep right.
And right now they don't have 18 on the ice, so we really want to get it out of the zone and get some chances here too. See if we can't. I know maybe asking for another one. I hope it's not too much, but our boys are working hard, talented players. Let's see what we can do.
Well, you want to keep pressing forward. You don't want to sink back into Derek, which tends to happen, right? Sinks back in.
Oh, another opportunity.
Great save off his shoulder.
Yeah. Big hit taken by Connor Delmonico.
Well, he's gotten hit a couple times tonight. Now they'll hit the other way.
Yeah. Connor, as we said, having a great game today, mixing it up. Nice job by Aiden Byrne. And nice job controlling that rebound. Number 7 from Burnsville was right there, but Manzella controlled it.
Well, that's the thing there. The save wasn't the tough part, Frank. It's the rebound, right? That he sucked up that rebound, right? Because generally, like you look at high school goalies, the first shot's not the one that gets them. Yeah. It's controlling that rebound because it's usually the second or third chance.
Yeah, number 7 from Burnsville, Tim Erlob, one of the captains, 9 goals, 14 assists. So,
he had a couple, I think, against us in the last game.
Yeah, he can play.
Ooh,
beautiful slap shot there. Tony Asta with the slap shot. He's got a lot of elements to his game. He's added some power to his game this year.
Yeah, he has.
And he's had a great season. Always had the hands, and now with some power and.
Well, of course, he's Italian, Frank. Come on. Of course, he's good.
So we have Tony Asta, Aiden White, and Alex Lockenmeyer. Alex Lockenmeyer, good opportunity there. Ben Willery and Max Meekin. The other thing that Tony Asta's done really well is he's an awesome back checker, too.
Yeah, he's just his speed this year. It's like he's kicked it up a whole nother notch in the skating. There's a nice back check by him, preventing that shot from Asta.
Yeah, not surprised. He's been doing it all year. Max Meekin controls to Ben Willery, who's got space. Good patience. So no, didn't get it through Burnsville, but
nice
here we
play.
go. Got it deep.
Line change.
Changing the defense here.
Changing everybody right now.
Yeah. First line out for Eagan. And Burnsville's about to change. Controlled by Aiden Byrne. He's steaming up the ice. Gets it deep, takes a check. Oh, nice save by Manzella again. Nicholas Cron pushing him to the outside. Cross ice pass.
If Johnny catches that, he's behind everybody.
Defensemen like to get points and like to get assists. And
there we go, Rife.
Rife with the puck, controlling it. Good moves by Rife. Patience. Oh, nice
play by Willer there. Just broke that up. Uh-oh, we're going to get a penalty, I'm sure, right? Is it on us?
It looks like it's on Henry Rife. I was looking away from the
play. The back ref called a cross-check, apparently. I didn't see it. Rife doesn't like the call.
Yeah.
But, again, Frank, that's the way these games go. I mean, we got the power play goal, so you knew the minute something happened that was close, we were going to get shorthanded here.
Yeah, I think they did.
And I didn't see it.
The coaches are talking to him, too. The coaches do not agree with the cut. I mean, they do that infrequently. They only do it when they really strongly disagree. And there was, again, I didn't see it.
So big kill here, Frank, with 7:32 to go in the game.
Got Aiden White, Tony Asta, Aiden Byrne, and Max Meekin.
Nice block. Meekin. What a good teamwork there, though, right? Yeah. Meekin blocks it. Asta takes it right off his shin pad and clears it.
All right, see if we'll set up our little trap play here. Looks like the trap is set. Let's see if Burnsville falls into it. And Byrne attacks. Oh, they busted the trap.
So, Frank, you said it. 18 walked right through all of us. Yeah. Came in, passed it to one of their guys, and Derek made an unbelievable grab with his glove once the puck went there. In fact, the guy's chirping him, and I think Derek said, yeah, well, you know what, you can chirp me, but I caught it in my glove, so you can chirp all you want.
Yeah, obviously a fantastic player, and like I said, it's the trap was set. Our guys were in the right place, but he busted through.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's how you beat it, though, right? Is to skate through it, right?
Yeah. Not easier said than done.
Okay, we still got 1:08 to kill here.
Cross ice. Oh, off the outside of the post. Yeah.
Sounded good, but.
Yeah. Oh, tipped away by Johnny Myers.
And that's coming out because 14 tipped it into the net. That's got to come out of. No, now they're going to overrule him, which I don't get. 14 came in front and tipped it. The ref had the right call. The linesman's trying to overrule him. He tipped it into the netting. How was that in this? Now they're going to call a third ref in. He saw it clearly. We saw it. 14 cut in front of the net, tipped it into the netting, and it's outside the zone, which it should be.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they talked about that.
At least they got it right.
I'd rather them talk, but it seemed like a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, 58 seconds to go in our man down. We have Cole Gibson out there, one of our top penalty killers. Johnny Myers, Alex Lockenmeyer, and Aiden Byrne. Johnny Myers.
44 seconds to go on the kill. Nice play.
Go, Alex. Working hard, Alex Lockenmeyer.
That's offsides.
Offsides.
Good call.
Good call.
Great hustle, though. I mean, Lockenmeyer couldn't do anything. The puck was bouncing up and down, and just a great steal. It kills another 10 seconds. We got 36 to kill, 6:17 to go in the game.
Yeah, great hustle there by Alex Lockenmeyer.
Again, we'd like to keep this cushion, Frank, so as the great Jeff Burgum used to say, the 2-goal lead is the worst lead in basketball.
We miss you, Jeff. We hope you're watching.
He said he was tonight, so.
All right.
He claimed he had to work.
.557 left to go, a third period. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. Tony Asta.
Look out.
Oh, look out. Oh, shot went wide. Great opportunity for Burnsville. Aiden Byrne.
Okay, we're full strength. We got to get. Look at this. We got a chance. We can see him. Oh, he missed.
Yeah. We've seen one of the goals for us and one of the goals against us coming out of the penalty box. So, there's a chance for Byrne. Rebound. That's between his legs.
Between his legs.
Oh, I don't know that. Oh my gosh! Great opportunity. Henry Reif is in there as he should be, as is Tony Asta.
Frank, I'm not going to argue with another goal here. That would be a nice thing, and we were really close on that one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think he lost it momentarily, and we had our guys.
Oh, he did.
There.
And it was a scramble in front, and unfortunately, and again, I'd say both goalies are playing a great game tonight, Frank.
Oh,
I mean, both of them have been really sharp tonight.
Yeah, let's go. Cole Gibson, Henry Reif, Johnny.
5:22 left in the game.
Ben Willery and Max Meekin out front. Johnny Myers. I'm not doing anything. I'm not hacking on the goal.
Things are going to get a little chippy down there right now. And you know what, Frank, I wasn't going to say this till later, but you know, in between periods when I was walking through the crowd, because you know I'm a man of the people, the Burnsville people were very surprised at this game. They thought, well, how are we not? One guy said, why are we not up 6-0 right now? And I don't understand that, because these two teams played such a close game the first time.
Yeah, we actually had control of the game until very late when we ended up going down a couple players. Controlled by Henry Reif, who's having an outstanding game today. Gets it deep. Connor Delmonico giving chase. Nicholas Cron battling number 6 for Burnsville. Nicholas retreating to the defensive side, controlled by Cole.
That was put back in our zone, so nice play by Byrne just to get it out of there.
Oh, trip. Anthony Cardenas was tripped, but they did not call it. So again,
to be honest, Frank, I'd rather they don't, because then we'd end up with another 2 penalties. And
no, I want to see this 5-on-5.
If it's not a scoring chance,
nice play by Anthony up to Dylan Wedwards, working hard. Turned over to Burnsville. Checked by Nicholas Cron, taken off the play. Nicholas passes it to Aiden Byrne. Up to Anthony.
Nice tip.
Tips it out of the zone.
And Burnsville starting to really press, Frank.
Yeah. There we go. Nice play by Aiden Byrne using his skates. Passes over to Connor Delmonico. He needs a change. Great job by the third line, getting it deep, getting things out of trouble. Good change. Burnsville's trying to sneak some guys
icing,
behind.
right?
Yeah, it should be. They're trying to sneak a couple guys behind our D.
Obviously, they got to take some chances here, right? 3:37 to go. And another great block by Byrne. And, you know, if Greg would have bought him the goalie pads, he'd probably be the #1 draft pick in the NHL as a goalie this year. But Greg cheaped out and didn't get him goalie pads early on. And
I coached him in Mike Preps. He was a diver.
I know. He was meant to be a goalie.
He was he would dive at the best player on the F1.
He was meant to be a goalie.
Yeah.
Just
intercepted by Ben Willery.
Nice kick by Willery there.
Taking one out of Nicholas Cron's soccer playbook.
Soccer playbook, all right.
Varsity soccer player, Nicholas Cron. Number 18 going across the zone.
Ooh.
Tie him up. There we go.
Yeah, Derek couldn't get to that. It was too far out in front of him. Good tie-up, though.
Yeah, even when you think you have 18 stopped.
You don't have him, yeah.
Oh, good. Screen there. Puck
That's
loose.
still loose.
Yep. Puck loose. Now stopped by Willery. Oh, Dixon elbow.
Nice check by White. Look out. Nice save.
Beautiful save.
I don't know if that hit his mask.
That went off his mask.
Right? I heard the mask kind of sound.
Burnsville was open for a shot. It went across the ice. A beautiful pass. They can really pass the puck.
We were scrambling in the zone. Derek had to come flying across and then had to headbutt it.
Yeah. Beautiful save by Derek Manzella. I was worried on that one.
There was a lot of net to shoot at.
There was net there, and he took it away. But
so 2:54 to go, and again, we're just not going to make it easy, Frank. Of course,
no, it's not. It's not easy to be on the road in this conference against a quality
chip.
opponent.
There we go, Johnny.
Johnny Myers. Good patience there, waiting for Cole Gibson, hustling. Oh, nice play.
That's okay. We'll take a face-off down in their zone.
We're looking for the 5-hole, but
there's a lot of talk between the goalie and our guys. No, their guy.
It looks like it.
A lot of chatter.
What I was impressed with on that play is Cole Gibson has defensive zone responsibilities.
He came flying. Well,
the zone. Yeah.
Every night he's the fastest guy on the ice, right?
Oh, fantastic. Controlled by Henry Reif.
He's got those Ken Gibson sprinter legs.
Exactly. Third guy's staying really high on this forecheck with the 2-goal lead. As they should. Johnny Myers controls. Down low to Henry Reif. He's looking for Myers, not open. And he looks to get to Aiden Byrne, who broke in. Had an opportunity there.
And again, Frank, I'll take this all day long. Just keep it in their zone, right?
Nice.
Nice play by Reif, intercepting that.
Our forecheck is fantastic.
It is tonight. Yeah.
Shot by Meakin.
Just keep doing this, Frank.
Yeah, we are really cutting off their breakout and giving them fits and maintaining some zone time. Minute 51, right?
151 to go. Again, we have absolutely no idea how many shots on goal have had, but we do know both goalies have played solid tonight. There's been we got a timeout from Burnsville.
I think this is one of those games where we see a lot more shots just because it was 2 versus 1s, right? And so both teams are racking up some
we know
totals.
there should be a lot, but we don't really know. They have a really nice scoreboard here, but it doesn't have the shots on goal on it.
Yeah, it has everything but that. And like I said, Burnsville team, great tradition here at Burnsville with Coach Osiki. It's always a privilege to come to this rink and watch guys play hockey the right way.
You call it a privilege. I call it a house of horrors because it's been really bad luck for us in this building. So
I got to be a traditionalist.
I
enjoy going to
Classic
Doug
Frank.
Moog Arena as well, and so.
Well, we've had good luck in that rink, so I'm okay there. But this rink has just been
tough place to win. And
Jeff and I used to talk about when we drive to Burnsville for a game, we'd have a pit in our stomach. We'd have to pull over and. You know what I mean with the pit in the stomach. I'm not going to give the description of what we had to do. We had to open the door, but so nervous coming here to this rink. But a great tradition, as you said, Frank. It's just been so many good teams that have come through here, right?
win. Rich Kruger, a longtime coach at Eagan, not coaching anymore since his kids have grown, but he was a Burnsville player.
We've had a lot of that, right? I know there's been a lot of crossover of Burnsville. So here we go, 151. Frank, they're going to pull their goalie at some point. Obviously not right now with the face-off in their zone, but they got to get 2 goals here.
So we have Meakin and Byrne at defense, Johnny, Cole, and Henry.
And this is not the time to go get a beverage because there's still a lot of game with 151 to go.
Yeah, it's plenty of time. Again, so we just have to stay calm and focused and do our job. Number 18 has it, so we need to get some back checkers, and Gibson is hustling back to help the defense out. He gets a shot on net.
Again.
Yeah.
Again, it's not the first save, Frank, but it's the cover of the rebound. Like they had a guy crashing right on them, and their goalie's out, so they're going right now.
Yeah, and the guys that are crashing the rebound, these guys can play. They're all at this point in the season, they're all over 20 points.
This Burnsville team has beaten some really good teams. They're ranked, 14th, I think, in the state right now?
Yeah.
So you don't do that with not having really good players.
Yeah, and the pride of the seniors on this team, too, is again, it's a lot of, we see Eagan's got all seniors out there. I'm sure Burnsville looks like they have 1 junior and the rest are seniors. So the upperclassmen are going to settle this.
A chance to clear by Johnny. He doesn't ice it smartly.
Yeah.
And this is a huge 2 points. Like I said earlier, Frank, it's a log jam if we win this game of the teams.
Goalie is pulled, minute 17 left to go.
Nice play by Johnny. I'm going to call that icing, which
I don't know.
I'll give it to him, but it was a close. Could have went either way on that. Johnny tried to slow it down.
Nice play by the defenseman. I mean,
so 108
here, number 21. He was moving his legs as slow
as he could to make sure he couldn't reach that puck.
Yes, he's senior captain for a reason.
Shot was wide. That's not going to be icing because it got tipped.
Yeah, less than 1 minute now. Good play by Reif to get the puck out of the harm's way. Good job by Max Meakin, pushing him wide. Picked up by Byrne on this side. Okay, block that shot, boys, if it's coming.
Save. I hit it Derek's pads. I don't know how he saw that.
Johnny.
It's what?
35 seconds. Master at that pass.
Derek made a save there, and I don't know how he saw it through all that traffic, but I just heard the leg pad hit the.
Yeah, good screen that they had going on there, too, with the extra man on.
25 seconds.
Come on, clock, tick.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tip by Henry Reif.
Tip. Yeah, Reif, right?
Yeah,
always scary for a goalie when your own guy gets it.
Yeah.
6 seconds, Frank. We're gonna get it. It's just a matter of
nice save.
Come on.
1.2.
They gotta go through one more. Again, Eagan's gonna get the win, but you want to keep the thing we're not gonna say for Wino, who just said that. We should just punch him right now. Whoever said that.
Big fan of Eagan.
We still got a second to go.
We like him. He's one of our main supporters. You're on a date.
What was that?
I don't know what that was. Beautiful. I'll say it now. Beautiful shutout.
Shutout. Now we can say the word.
I can't say enough good things about the season Derek Manzella has. He has a goals against under 2 playing in this
conference. Is unreal.
Save percentage is going to be, it's north of 92, hitting almost 93.
He's got 12 wins on the season, which is one of the top. But this, Frank, was not just him. This is a team effort tonight. From every single line, everybody that hit the ice, what a team effort this was.
Yeah, 2s versus 1s, and we hit them off the board. And it's not easy to hold these Burnsville guys off the board where they have, looks like they have 4 players that are north of 20 points.
They just beat Blake, right? And I mean, they've beaten some really top teams, this team. And so, like I said, the parents were shocked after 2 periods, their parents. So.
Well, hopefully we'll start getting some respect. I think that's
I don't know if we want it, though. Yeah. It's kind of better to be the underdog, because I would assume we would jump into the rankings, into the top 20 after this, especially with South.
Yeah, and this is a nice road win. So, again, that moves us to 12-5 on the season. Yep. And, yes, we have 5 losses, but let's remember 3 of those are overtime losses.
So, big game by the Cats. And, again, Frank, all that aside, this 2 points now puts us into the logjam of the upper tier of 4 or 5 teams. Because Eastview was up on Lakeville South. I don't know how it finished. If they win that game, what a smash up of the top teams in this conference.
And I think that's the way that's going to be, because
be that way,
we have some phenomenal hockey in the South Suburban Conference. And for those that are watching, again, it's great that we appreciate the support via live stream and tuning in, and we appreciate every fan of Eagan hockey. But catch a game live if you can. I mean, this is a really good team. They are definitely worth watching. Worth watching live. It's great to see a player like Johnny Myers in his last year at Eagan and what he can do, and plus the rest of the team again. So it's been kind of a fantastic experience. So we'll see. I also want to give a shout out to the boys on the glass. They did have a strong presence here today. So
did they? Yeah. Love watching their tweets and their stuff.
Yeah, so we appreciate your support. I see. I definitely saw Jack Stone here. I saw some of the lacrosse players. There's a lot of lacrosse players on the Eagan varsity team, so their lacrosse buddies are always checking them out.
So we are, Frank, we're back. What is tonight? Saturday? Are we back next Saturday? So we actually have a week, and that's because of the bye. Yeah. We only play Apple Valley once this year. They opted out of playing us. That's a new state rule. You can opt out of playing the second game. So it's nice because we've had so many games in a short period to have a week off, and good to come off with a win, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to enjoy this one. I'll be watching.
Saturday, are we home then? I think we are. Right? We haven't been home, it seems like forever.
We're away. I think we're away again because it's Farmington and we played them home.
Yeah, we would. So then we are on the road. So and that's a tough place to play.
Yeah, come out to Farmington if you can. If not, tune in, and it'll be Kerry Raider if he makes it back from Vegas.
Yeah. And I'm sure, Bergen, if you're still listening, come out to the Farmington game. I heard the band's coming. I know how much you like the Farmington band, so make it out if you can. All right, well, Frank, thanks for doing this. It was great to do it with you, and we will see everybody Saturday night, a week from tonight, as we go down to the last 8 games of the season.
All right, good night, everyone. We gave him a couple of shout-outs, because I talked to Cody this morning. Cody said he was losing some money.